Okay, here's the next video. I was just gonna add it on there, but I guess somehow it stopped. So I've already got that bracket in there. This is the factory bolt that it came with. These are the grade 5 bolt or washers I got from Tractor Supply, 3/8. That's the spacer I already cut down, which I don't have that tightened down yet. I'm gonna wait till I get the shock in there. And this is the shock that comes off of them. So basically, like I said, I run this all the way down to where I can compress this about a 1/2 inch. And it's pretty hard. You got to put a lot of weight into it, pushing it down on the ground just to compress it. But make sure you got, when you do it, make sure you got, when you run this collar all the way, when you run it down, make sure you got about a 1/2 inch gap in between the spring and this top perch. And then also with these shocks at the very top, now I don't know how effective this is, but you can see there you got a firm and a hard. You got that screw there. While you got it off, which it's easy to get to while it's on, but while you got it off, I would just turn that all the way to the soft and then back one click. And then once I get everything on and setting on the ground, run it around for a minute, I'll set these to the exact height on the front, so that way from this point here to here I'm gonna have the same distance. But anyhow, let's get this shock put on. So just go in from the top, slide it down just like that, and it's just gonna sit there. It's not gonna go anywhere. And then, like I said, this would be a lot easier if I had somebody to help, or I had a way to do it, or a stand. But there we go, that'll work. Yep, shoot, that didn't work. Let's try that. There we go. So basically, you're going to take 2 of those washers. What I do is just before I get the shock up there, kind of get them up there. Hold the shock up, stab it through. Both of them are on. Same with this other side. Once you get that on, so you got a little play in there, but once you tighten it down, it's going to pinch it a little bit. It's not, the little play is not going to hurt. If you don't want that play in there, you can always cinch it, or you can always put more washers in there. But like I said, it's all it is a shock, so it's not going to make any noise or anything like that. Like I said, you got your up here on this, you still, I don't have it in there yet, but you got a little bit of play in the spring. And like I said, you want to compress it down so where that'll reach in. It looks like I'm going to have to compress it a little more, so I may have to take the shock off and push down a little more, because it's not quite, as you can see, I need to go down about another 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. But anyhow, that's that. You want to make sure that piece and that top screw are facing the outside to where the tire is. That way you can access it easier. And once I get it back on, I will show you all with it complete.